Welcome to the City of Rockville's Hometown Holidays Music Festival All Access Special. I'm your host, Mike Coppersmith. Hometown Holidays is set for Memorial Day weekend, May 23rd through 25th in Rockville Town Center. This year we welcome more than 30 bands playing everything from reggae to folk and rock. Today we'll be giving you a preview of a few of the great bands playing at this year's music festival. All right, let's get to it. They might be young, but the Rockville native band is taking the area by storm. Joining us now are the guys from Throwing Wrenches. Welcome, fellas. You guys are no stranger to Hometown Holidays. You guys have been, you've played a couple times now, haven't you?
Yeah, we have.
So how did you guys get started as a band?
So we all met at a music school in Gaithersburg called Bach to Rock. We were all in bands before that point, and those kind of like broke apart, and then we all met each other not short after that.
So for just being together for a few short years, you guys have played some pretty cool venues. I think 930 Club, Fillmore, Hometown Holidays, a couple others. What's been your favorite venue to play?
Hometown Holidays has always been pretty fun, but for a professional venue, Fillmore was, in my opinion, the best. What do you guys think? Yeah. Fillmore? Yeah. It's just a really nice venue, and we were really lucky to play there.
Yeah,
hopefully we can play there again.
Awesome. So what's your favorite part about doing live shows?
Well, my favorite part is just the energy that the crowd will bounce back to you, because when you're in a practice room you can get into the music, but you have to have that passion for music. But on top of that, in a live concert, when you're playing, you'll start playing, the crowd will get excited, and then you kind of just bounce energy back and forth.
Great. What's your least favorite part? Hauling all the gear?
That's awful. Well,
Definitely.
yes. Yes, the drum.
I can understand that. So you guys now, you're presently working on a full studio-length album. How's that going?
It's going pretty well. We have a bunch of new songs, and we remastered 2 songs from our old EP. It's coming along pretty well. Our style is, we still don't have one specific style. It's just a bunch of different types of songs, but it's coming along really well.
Hey, great. You guys are going to play a few songs for us here today. What's the first song?
The first song is called Streamline, and it was on our first EP. It's one of the songs that we remastered.
Fantastic. All right, well, here is Throwing Wrenches from Rockville, Maryland.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Speed on you, can't keep up with the latest. Gotta get yours soon, it's our price time rated. And then before you know it, your new phone is obsolete. But money is no issue when you're blinded by greed. It's a streamlined world, progress what the people want. No delays and no setbacks, throw your money just for fun. Ethics thrown out the window just to make a gadget. Companies exploit labor just so they can have it.
This next song is it's called Just Another Day. It's on our new and upcoming album, and it's the single that we released on iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, wherever. So here we go.
Get up, get dressed, but just another day. Yesterday was routine, I know today you'll be the same. Sometimes I wish I could lose control. Yeah, my life is nice, but repetition gets old. That's how the story's told. Give me a girl with heart and soul, loves mama and rock and roll. Give me a chance to let her know this boy will care for her heart of gold. There's a play coming, baby, and I don't wanna go. I've been thinking about it lately, but I don't let it show. It's all been the same, and my heart is getting lonely. Take my hand, and I'll take yours, and we can start a story. I stare at the clock upon the wall, watch the seconds just tick away. I'm just a kid after all, today just might be my last day. There's a play coming, baby, and I don't wanna go. I've been thinking about it lately, but I don't let it show. It's all been the same, and my heart is getting lonely. So take my hand, I'll take yours, and we can start a story. Make a life, make a name, but in the end I won't remain. Paint it black, paint it gray, but in the end it's all the same. Holding on to yesterday, but in the end it fades away. So why should I delay? There's a play coming, baby, and I don't wanna go. I've been thinking about it lately, but I don't let it show. It's all been the same, and my heart is getting lonely. Take my hand, and I'll take yours, and we can start a story.
Great, thank you guys so much. Fellas from Throwing Wrenches, you can check them out on the Maryland stage at Hometown Holidays on Sunday, May 24th. Fellas, thanks so much for joining us. Coming up next, we have the original Bad Boys of Bethesda, the Nighthawks. Welcome back. For the past 43 years, the next band, the original Bad Boys of Bethesda, have been touring the country from coast to coast and everywhere in between. Welcome to Nighthawks. Hi, guys.
Hey. How you doing?
Good. How did the original Bad Boys of Bethesda name come about?
Oh, we lived, at one point the whole band actually lived in Bethesda in two adjacent houses. But when the Psychedelic was in town and HFS was right across the street, and we were just on the other side of Wisconsin Avenue, and I guess that some of the local establishment thought that we were troublemakers.
So, if I understand it right, the band pretty much lived in two houses pretty close together next door. How did that go over with the neighbors?
It was interesting. Initially, they were either terrified or thought we were either child molesters or dope dealers because we were around. We were grown-ups around in the middle of the day. But I got one good story. The great Mrs. Biscuit across the street came out on a summer night. I was taking the trash out at probably 4 in the morning on trash night. Nice night where the windows would be open, and I've got bags of beer cans. And rattle, rattle, rattle. So she came out in her bathrobe and said, "Why are you taking your trash out at 4 in the morning?" And I said, "Because I just came home from work." And she went, "Work?" Like it hadn't occurred to her that I had some sort of job that I went to. And in those days, we pretty much went, you know, at least 4 nights a week or something into D.C. and played somewhere and came home at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning probably from work. So, but she, during the so-called riot of Chestnut Street, when we had a big party and the riot squad was lined up at either end of the block thinking that anarchy was about to explode. She, God bless her, she's a little lady about this big. She came out from behind that picket fence and got up in the captain's face, shaking her finger. "These are nice kids and they're just having a party," and everybody cheered her. It was so I guess they finally liked us.
So you guys haven't played for 40 years. You guys have seen kind of, Bethesda, Rockville, and the music scene as a whole kind of evolve and change.
Yes, we have. I remember when Rockville had Fatties. Remember Fatties at the old mall there? But yeah, it's we've been on the scene for, even though we tour internationally, this is home and we still play here, and we've always played here, and we enjoy playing here.
And lately it seems like there's a lot more entertainment for live music in the D.C. area, with a lot more venues opening up.
A lot of new venues. In the past couple of years, it's been almost overwhelming. A band like we have to kind of play the politics because we can't play the Hamilton the same week we play Jam and Java, the same week we play the State Theater, the same week when we play Bethesda Blues and Jazz. We've got to kind of time it so no one thinks we're overexposing ourselves. But we do well in all these places properly, with a proper rhythm to it.
So at one point in time, the Nighthawks became the backing band for the Rosebud Agency's tour with John Lee Hooker, Pinetop Perkins, and a few others. What was that experience like?
Johnny, you were on some of that.
Yeah, that was great. It was exhausting because we were out there all night long, but backing 4 different people. But it was a great experience, and kind of learn while you earn. For me, these guys had played with them before, and I was kind of hired on because Jan, their first bass player, couldn't do that tour, so they asked me to do it. So I had to kind of cram while I was on stage, learn everything on stage. Not the way I prefer to do it, but it worked.
But we were playing with Pinetop Perkins and John Lee Hooker and Elvin Bishop.
Yeah.
John Hammond. So it was just I was always a little starstruck myself, but it was just pretty amazing to play with those guys and get to hanging around with those guys.
So when you guys aren't hitting the road and touring, Mark, you're into antique cars and motorcycles?
Yeah.
What was your first car that you owned?
My first car was a '61 Chevy station wagon. My dad bought me to make me sell the motorcycle that I had actually bought with my own money. He said, "Nah."
Well, great. So you guys are going to play a couple songs for us here today. What's the first song you guys are going to play?
We're going to start off with a Dewdroppers song that was on our last record, 444. that our good friend Bill Wax turned us on to. Bill played this song for me originally about 10 years ago. It wasn't until recently I got up the nerve to even try to do it. But the band currently had the vocal capability of tackling this song, so we gave it a shot, and it was just seriously fun. So.
Great. Well, Montgomery County's own, the Nighthawks.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great day in the morning, you sweet temptations thing. Great day in the morning, you sweet temptations thing. Now when you told me that you really loved me, my heart jumped off the string. Well, when you walk that walk,
Walk that walk.
and you talk that talk,
Sweet, sweet talk.
oh, when you walk that walk and talk that talk, and you kiss that kiss and squeeze that squeeze. Now my soul just rocks and rolls. Well, it's a pleasure just to watch you, baby.
Oh, boy.
And it really drives me crazy when you,
Hoy, hoy.
and you know your loving really does.
Moves me.
I really couldn't stand it if you,
Fools me.
and every time I hear you call me dear, I just haul off and smile from ear to ear. Great day in the morning, you knock me for a loop. Great day in the morning, you knock me for a loop. Now when you told me that you really loved me, my heart just flew the coop. Well, when you walk without a walk,
Walk that walk.
and you talk of that talk,
Sweet, sweet
oh,
talk.
when you walk of that walk, talk of that talk, and kiss that kiss, squeeze of that squeeze. Now my soul just rocks and rolls. Let's rock and roll, boys.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Moves me. Fools me. Great day in the morning, you knock me for a loop. Great day in the morning, you knock me for a loop.
Now when you told me that you really loved me, my heart went through the roof. Well, when you walk that walk,
Walk that walk.
and you talk that talk,
Sweet, sweet talk.
when you walk that walk, talk that talk, and you kiss that kiss, and squeeze that squeeze. Now my soul just rocks and rolls.
This next song is called Jana Lee. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Jana Lee, she the blossom, I'm the bee. Well, Jana Lee, she the flower, I'm a weed. Boys are thinking it, love never quits. Tell me what you need, Jana Lee. She bubbles like a glass, a pink champagne. Yep. She's juicy and she's Lucy and she bubbles like a glass, a pink champagne. She's an effervescent, intoxicating thing. You gotta shout her name.
Jana Lee!
Jana Lee, Jana Lee. She's the blossom, I'm the bee. Jana Lee. She the flower, I'm a weed. Boys are thinking it, the rockin' never quits. Tell me what you need, Jana Lee.
got a killer pair of hazel eyes, pretty as you please. She got a killer pair of green or hazel eyes, that you can't believe. When she walks in the room, it's like a summer breeze. Everybody yells, Jana-Lee, Jana-Lee, Jana-Lee. She's the blossom on the bee. Jana-Lee, Jana-Lee. She the flower, I'm a weed. Boys are thinking it, love never quits. Tell me what you need, Jana-Lee. Jana-Lee, Jana-Lee. She's the blossom, I'm the bee. Jana-Lee, Jana-Lee. She's the flower, I'm a weed. Boys are thinking it, the rocket never quits. Tell me what you need, Jana-Lee.
Fellas, thank you so much. You can catch the
You're welcome.
You can catch the Nighthawks Sunday night at Hometown Holidays, 6:30 on the beach stage. They'll be opening up for the Dirty Dozen Brass Band.
All right.
And get there early because it will definitely be packed. Fellas, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For a full performance lineup, visit rockvillemd.gov or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Rockville Hometown Holidays. We hope to see you in Rockville Town Center this Memorial Day weekend.